What's up, everyone? Today I want to do kind of a little bit of a video between me and you. I think I'm pretty honest, I'm not trying to exaggerate the situations. I'm not trying to exaggerate when things are good, things are bad. I just kind of say this how it is, right? This is the channel I use this to vent. And I really don't share this channel too much because honestly, I don't necessarily want people that visit the restaurant I don't want them to see it, but I know some people might see the channel and might think it in a different way. They might take some of the content in a different way, or see me in a different light, and most likely it's always negative if they're gonna, but whatever. Before I go on, I wanted to just do a little follow-up on the AC unit. We had the person come in today, they looked at it, and I was correct. Apparently the bottom drip pan was cracked, and that was causing all that water coming in. So of course they got to order the drip pan, and they're gonna fix it in. We got to deal with insurance and all that stuff. Don't worry, I mean, nobody's worried, but nothing to be, I guess, alarmed about. We were correct. Now we're trying to collect our money back that we paid because they said it was the wall and it was not the wall. Whatever, we'll deal with that. That's going to be taken care of. So I'm doing this video just basically, I got this channel up a little bit over a year, and yeah, it's been pretty bad. I'm still not there. I'm still not, where I want to be, but I use this channel to vent. And I think I've gotten a little bit out of my comfort shell, whatever you want to say. I feel a little bit more comfortable going out, speaking to customers now. Which I always kind of did to an extent, but I always dread it. Now I really don't dread it. I'm a little bit more comfortable. A little bit is, my wife tells me that you got a YouTube channel and you're hesitant sometimes to going out there. And I've been general manager and I speak to people, but it's one of those things where you get stuck in the back of the house. Not stuck, but you there so long, it feels weird coming out sometimes, especially when you're an introvert. So I think I'm not as introvert as I was. That's one positive thing that I think I've taken out of this. I gotta stop talking with my hands, whatever. But that's one thing that I think I gotten out of this, right? So if anything happens with this channel, whatever, I think I'll continue doing the channel. If anything happens with the restaurant and everything's going on, it's just been a really rocky road over the last 3+ years, a little bit over 3 years. It's been funny, nothing bad, well, nothing good, but it's just been what it is. We opened up the restaurant, the whole world shut down. COVID happened. Every time we recovered, we got shut down again. Open, shut down, open, shut down. Capacity smaller. COVID not a problem, but then other issues happen. Inflation now is going on, and people are going out to spend less. I gotta raise prices because I'm not, basically all the food costs is, all the costs are going up. It's been an interesting road that I would have never been able to predict. I'll keep it like that. So I don't know what's gonna happen in the next month, the way things are going. Now there's a lot of shootouts and people, mass shootings. So 2 weeks ago, the mass shooting in Philadelphia that happened, that was actually a couple blocks away from the restaurant. So now, of course, everybody in the neighborhood is afraid to go out. So last weekend, when we were very slow, that was the issue. I was hoping it wasn't, but I should know. It's more me thinking in the positive side. Common sense would say there was a shootout in an area, in the nightlife of an area. People might kind of back away or think twice about going out. So we experienced that last week. We still got some people to go out on Sunday, but I was reading at the Nextdoor, the neighborhood Facebook, and apparently every business in the area felt it hard. And I think some people might have even felt it more than I did. But it was not a good week. Not a good week, not a good weekend. Even worse weekend. I mean, and I look at it as, bad, but at least it's somewhat, it's not good. Don't take this for what I'm trying to say. it's good that I know what the problem is, and it's not that I'm doing something wrong or the restaurant itself has a bad light. It's now, of course, the whole area has a bad light. And I'm walking into this weekend looking really, really, really low with everything, reservations, everything. So it looks like it's going to be another week. So again, I'm going to tell you, I don't know what the future holds for my business. And at this point, I really can't do anything about it. It's one of those things that every time that I try to do something, we get an increase, and then something comes that some act of God happens that I really can't control. I've adopted, I've changed stuff over, but I think probably the next 4 months is going to be the true test of everything that I've done. I'm still working a lot of things. I added a catering menu for to go. I'm going to change the menu this week. And I'm also going to add some prefix menus. Yes, we did close the restaurant some days starting next week, and it's going to be open more on the weekends, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. We still have it open for parties if people are available, but that's what it is. Again, if you guys have any opinions, I would love to hear any opinions or maybe some advice or anything. It's okay. I don't mind listening to anything. People, some people do have good ideas, and sometimes, like I say, when you are in the thick of it, you don't see the obvious. Maybe I am missing the obvious on some things. We are working on marketing. It's also just, it is what it is. Summers are a little bit slower. We'll see. And I'm not saying anything. I'm just, again, this is just between us, right? And this is where we at. It's been a nice road, a place for me to have this outlet to kind of just talk about what's going on and vent here and there. And then when nothing's going on, to look at other stuff and kind of vent on that. Like, I want to do a video about social media. Social media is fucking... I just did a TikTok video, and now I get a TikTok feed, and I feel like breaking my phone. I truly do. TikTok, I don't know. I don't know how people do it. Like, so much garbage in there. But it is what it is. That's the way people look at social media now, I guess. All right. Peace.